You know, Republicans destroy the economy. That's the history. That's the fact. And here we go again. Trumpy boy. Another Republican economic fiasco. You give them gold and they turn it into crap. Over and over again. Well, wait a minute. Hold on your horses there. You don't get any benefit from Republicans, but the rich and the corporations get all the benefit, even when it's this big economic collapse again, caused by Republicans. Because they always do it. It's their policy. It's really just to get money to the rich, which is the real basis of the Republican Party. It's the corporate criminals poisoning and polluting this whole planet. Then you hear just the noise of what is Republican, which is Christian fascists, racists of all types, Nazis, Ku Klux Klan, white supremacists, doesn't matter. They're all like Trump, and they're worse. You know, they want to destroy your rights. Well, they're in the Republican Party. They're voting Republican. The intent of the Republican Party is to make you like a Latin American country with just a few rich and the rest of you poor. Poor. Just look at Guatemala, Honduras. You'll see you, America, 20, 30, at the most, 20 years down the road, if you stayed with Republicans. Because you're expendable. Profit for Republicans is more important than you. And besides, they want cheap labor. Now, here's this whole fiasco coming up from the southern border, and you're supposed to be all worked up about it. Immigrants at the southern border, oh geez. And nobody's pointing out that American foreign policy has made this situation happen. Guaranteed it. Cheap labor was one of the key elements. Another is also cheap manufacturing. And manufacturing that's free from environmental restraints. So they just poison, pollute the whole place, what the hell, and get cheap labor, what the hell. You know, crank it out, make a profit. Make a profit. Because profit is more important than you. That's what Republicans are all about. Profit is more important than you. And Republicans always destroy the economy. So why do you vote Republican? At all. Ever. Now, Trump destroying the economy isn't any different than right now. You're seeing back in the... Not that long ago, folks. Bush, Cheney. 8 years of Republican control of the presidency and both houses. And they tanked the economy to the worst recession since 1929. And when when Bush Cheney came in, remember, they were saying, oh, geez, you know, you're going to get all this benefit, tax breaks, you're going to be just great. Oh, yeah, boy, things are going to, things are going to be rosy. Well, you went red to the dead zone right there with the Bush Cheney crowd. Not only to destroy the economy, again, they also dropped you into this illegal, weird thing they called the wreck in Iraq. It was created by Bush Cheney. They lied to you. There was no need to invade Iraq, Put all our American men and women lives on the line. And then we got, let's look at your history. Here we got Alan Greenspan, who was the head of the Federal Reserve, pointing out candidly and openly that the whole thing, the invasion in Iraq, was really only about oil profits, corporate oil profits, and your sons and daughters went out to get their arms and legs blown off for the benefit of corporate oil profits. of which they received no benefit. That's Republicans. So you got Trumpy boy, you got Bush Cheney, but wait, it's not over yet. You're saying, well, wait a minute, what about somebody in the States? All right. There's this guy, Republican, named Sam Brownback, and he was the governor of Kansas. And he implemented the complete Republican agenda of economic disaster. And guess what? Bingo bongo. Kansas going bankrupt. Belly up. That's what happens. There's Republican idiocy. It doesn't work. It benefits the rich. And it ruins you. Which benefits the rich. Because then you are forced into cheaper labor, stagnant income. Hey, but wait, whoa. It ain't just Bush, Cheney, Brownback, and Trumpy boy. Wait. You got to go back again to the great hypocrite, Ron Reagan. You know, Reagan, the guy who was telling you, just say no to drugs. At the very same time, Reagan is kingpin cocaine trafficker, bringing in tons of cocaine into the U.S. for his Iran-Contra scam. And on top of it, he destroyed the economy again. Well, see, he came out and said there's this thing called a trickle-down theory. And it's just going to be good for you. Don't worry, we're giving all this money to the rich again, but somehow it'll be good for you. Reagan's own economic advisor, David Stockman, pointed out that economic was... that thing was all a fraud, a smoke and mirrors. And you suffered again. The economy went in the red again with the Republicans, because that's what they do. Benefits the rich. Reagan, we're going to give this big tax break and go to the rich, and they said, well, how are you going to pay for it? Well, he turned around and put a tax on your Social Security income. You got taxed twice. You got taxed for all those years you were taking, your Social Security was being taken out. And now you just paid again from Reagan a tax put on your Social Security income to pay for the Republican rich. Republicans destroy the economy to the benefit of the rich and the destruction of you, your wages, your environment, your health care, your sanity, your gun, got these gun nuts, all part of the Republican Party. All of them in there. Racists, all in the Republican Party. The Christian wackos saying, no equal rights to homosexuals, no equal rights to blacks, no equal rights to women at all. Still, it's in the Republican Party. There you see it. Trump, the corporate criminal, mafia ties and everything, criminal, and the corporate, and Vice President Pence, the Christian lunatic. All that fringe, that's the Republican Party. You just got to call it out and say how it is. And on top of it, the scam is they're killing your income. Keeping you stagnant in your wages and income. And guaranteeing each time they come in, they destroy the economy again. Right, folks, you figure that out, you say, wait a minute, aside from anything else, just for your economics, for you'd get it and you'd say, you know what, I'm never going to vote Republican again. Just look at the history. They destroy the economy. Let alone they're the party of the racists. Let alone they're the party of criminals and corporate scum and like Trumpy boy. And let alone that they're not only the racists, they're the women haters, they're the what would you even call them? Just Christian fascists, I guess you gotta say. Christian lunatics who are saying no equal rights. No equal rights. No, it's all based on their little book. Justification. They're all in the Republican Party. The loony bin. With, and paid for, and supported by, the big corporate money. What are you going to do with the 2020 election? It's very clear who Republicans are and what Republicans do. Destroy you.